we're going to talk about Steam Origin. Ubisoft Connect, I think is, yes, it's Ubisoft Connect. Battle.net launcher, an Epic Games launcher. Yeah, so those applications. Let's start with Steam. So Steam is basically like online GameStop. You can go and buy almost any game on this application. Steam is made from the people that made Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2, those games, Left 4 Dead, and, you know, Gabe Newell's awesome. But anyway, that's a totally different thing. I highly recommend you download Steam. There's a ton of free games that are great. And yeah, you can buy pretty much any game you could want on that platform. It's basically like an online GameStop, like I said before. Next, Origin. So, back when I first started PC gaming, there was not this many that you had to go and download. But everybody saw how successful Steam was, so like, hey, I want to do that. I want to be like you, walk like you, talk like you, shooby-dooby-doo. Anyway, next is Origin. Origin, Apex Legends. Origin is EA's game launcher. Now, they also have a digital pass that you can purchase. You pay monthly, it's a subscription service, but then you get access to a bunch of different games. And I'm not going to go into that because this video is just a rundown. You can look into that more yourself if you're interested, but just putting it out there. Just another application that you can download. So if you want to play like Apex Legends, which is a free first-person shooter, great game. It is from the makers of Titanfall. Great game. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Next, Ubisoft. They make like Assassin's Creed. Can't think of any other games they make. I'm blanking here. Sorry. I'm trying to do this in one take, okay? So you gotta cut me some slack. But they also have their own digital pass where you can pay X amount of dollars, like a subscription service. This is Ubisoft Connect, where you can get all the Assassin's Creed games, or you can get like Need for Speed and stuff. Actually, that might be EA. Yeah, I'm not going to get into like what games are on which platforms, really, because I don't want to open every app to sit and talk to you about all. Then you got Battlenet. Battlenet's one of my favorite. It's probably the one I've used the longest, and it is Activision. So, if you're going to be playing World of Warcraft, an MMORPG, which that I love, also the I Want to Tribe has a guild in the game, which is pretty cool. So if you want to play World of Warcraft with me, join the Discord, the Unwanted Tribe, UWT, baby. But yeah, so that the link will be down below if you're interested in doing that. I also do go live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I do Saturdays and Sundays. Some days I'll do a longer stream, kind of whatever I'm feeling like. I am a full-time streamer. This is what I do. But back to Battle.net. So Battle.net is World of Warcraft. It is Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone. Just a giant thing of all these amazing games that some of them are free, some are paid for, some have subscription services. Great games. Highly recommend them. You should check out the Battle.net launcher. It also has Call of Duty. So if you play any of the Call of Duty games and you're gonna play them on PC, you gotta download the Battle.net launcher, and you'll have to make an Activision account or a Battle.net account. So just fair warning with that. Now, next store that we're gonna talk about, well, Epic Games. The Epic Games launcher. So, couple things. Epic Games is best known for, it's best known for Fortnite now, but if you didn't know this, they also made Gears of War way back. That's when I know them from. But they made Fortnite, whatever you want to call it. Great game. A lot of people crap on it. I don't know why. I think it's great, but whatever. So, they also have a store. Now, I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to tell you the exact numbers or anything, but I will tell you this. The Epic Store gives a higher percentage to indie game developers, to any person or any company that puts games to sell on a store. So Steam takes a larger chunk of it's like a commission. Steam takes a chunk of the money from the game that the person is selling on their platform, which is normal. Like, that's a thing. Apple does it with the App Store, and they take a pretty large chunk. That is actually one of the things that Epic was pretty upset about, was that Apple takes a big chunk of V-Bucks, which is the in-game currency for Fortnite. But anyway, so I'm a big fan of Epic Games. I support them. Not everybody does. Whatever. To each his own. That's fine. Now, I'm also an Epic partner. Basically, what that means is, let's say you buy in-game skins in Fortnite, you buy anything in the Epic store through the launcher. If you would help your boy out, I'm gonna put a code right here. It's gonna say code Stolenshade. Stolenshade is my creator code. It's also my Epic, so if you want to play games with me, you can add me with that, Stolenshade. But I do get a small percentage of basically everything that is bought with that code. It's not a ton, but ideally, if it makes enough money, I'm going to be doing giveaways. So, yeah, like, once I hit a payout at some point, I'm going to do V-Buck giveaways and other stuff like that, because why not? But yeah, so that's what the Epic Games Store is for. It's just another app where you can download games. And another thing that's really cool with it, I'm glad that I was talking so that I can bring this up. The Epic Games Store does offer free games every month. Like, new games that are normally paid for games. Some are AAA titles, like Metro Last Light, I believe. Metro Redux. I don't know. One of those was just free. So that's something cool you can check out every month and get free games. Like, it's free. It's literally free. So so this is what inspired this whole video. The next 3 things that I'm going to talk about. There are specific websites. Okay, so you have Humble Bundle. Now, I'm a huge fan of Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle, basically, I want to say it was Ubisoft, a few years back, did a bundle with Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle is a charity organization for some of their bundles. I don't know if their store is normally charitable, because they just opened a store as well. Everybody's trying to sell stuff for whatever reason. Just games and stuff like that, different softwares. It's super cool. But the Humble Bundle, they did a Humble Ubisoft bundle. I don't remember the exact name for it, but what was cool is that you could buy every single Assassin's Creed for whatever price is the average price. So let's say that you could buy 3 games for $2, 5 of the Assassin's Creed games for $7, and if you beat the average, which was $10, you got every Assassin's Creed game ever made. And it all went to charity, all the profits. So I was like, dude, that's awesome. I love that. Click, buy, done. And they have done many other bundles, and it's just an awesome website. So, like, every now and then I'll check out humblebundle.com, and yeah, like, it's charity, it's games, and they're on sale. What more can you want? I don't know. So, humblebundle.com, great website. Penguin, which is another website where you can go and buy. Now, this is an interesting little thing that we're gonna tangent here. So Penguin is a key selling website. So I don't know the legitimacy of key selling, where you can buy a key for Steam from a website, then you type in the code, and then you get the game. That all comes around, but we're not going to get into that because I don't know. Like, if somebody wants to comment, please do. I don't know how all that works, but I use Penguin personally when I want to buy a game. Let's say Horizon Zero Dawn, when that came out. On Penguin, you could get it for $48, and on Steam it was $60. So, me being frugal, I bought it on Penguin. It's a discount website for keys. You just got to make sure that when you buy a key from the website, that you buy the US version of the key, because sometimes you could accidentally buy an EU version or a Russian version, and that's just a whole pickle, and you don't want to get involved in that. So just make sure you get the US version. It'll typically say it explicitly. Now, Penguin, it's like Penguin, but Penguin. It's like King Penguin. Anyway, great website. I enjoy it. G2A is another key selling website where you can buy like Windows 10 cheaper. Although I don't know how you're watching this video unless you're on mobile or on a computer. Oh goodness. You have an Apple? Is that what you're watching on? That's fine. Anyway, so G2A is another key selling website. There's other ones, but those are the only two that I personally use because I don't trust it. I trust those two websites. Now, another thing. So, being that you're new to PC gaming, or I don't know why you're watching this. Maybe you just wanted to watch it because me, hey. And I appreciate you. But some other interesting stuff. Most games on Steam and like on the EA Origin and some of these other things that we've talked about previously, like in this video, they do support controllers. So if you want to whip out the Cyberpunk controller, you can play games with this. You don't have to use keyboard and mouse. I would recommend you use keyboard and mouse because why? What's your problem? You came to PC and you're gonna use that? Fine. So yeah, you can play with controllers. Super cool. Most of the games, you don't even have to change a setting other than turn on keypad. Play with controller. That sort of, it's a setting on some games. Some games just automatically pick it up and you're Gucci.